What's going on? This is your boy Solo Mission back on here with yet a video for this channel page talking Mgtow and the standard of men. Now I just want to give a shout out to some of the commenters and things that I'm seeing on the page here. I had a commenter as me thinking about this solar eclipse of the year 2017. It kind of got me thinking, since they got a laundry list of solar and lunar eclipse that should happen between the year 2021 all the way until the end of this century, the year 2099. And the comment was by Sonny, and he left some links, and that's what I like. I appreciate everybody commenting on the videos, because see, even though you may not agree with my opinion on the video, when you start to comment on the video, other people will see the video. Other people may have a difference of opinion that's different than yours, but the dialogue is started and formed, and that's, to me, is what's the goal here. Because as men in the Mgtow and the version of Mgtow, what men are going their own way and not the race bait shit that I see on here. For men that's going their own way, eventually we should have a dialogue for men that taking this to another plateau, if you will. So I appreciate the comments and the links about sex dolls and sex toys and things of that nature. Now, we're talking about that. Some of that is already existing in Japan, and we will see, well, not the sex part, but we will see automatronics and robots that look human, and most likely coming out in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. But we're talking the year 2099, so I guess by then they will actually have women dolls that actually look like a real woman and just robotic form inside, you feel me? So basically, a man going his own way and going to the store and buying a doll instead of those rubber kinds they got, you know, but or silicone, if you will. But instead of him buying that, he can actually buy a robot that has some real humanistic, if that's a word, artificial intelligence, where he can sit and have a real conversation with the female robot, if you will. Give her a name, and I guess she will remember it, and they can do whatever in the comforts of their own home. The year 2099, I'm pretty sure, because they already got the technology as is. I guess Siri and Alexa and all them little talking gadgets now will actually be somewhat feminine to look at, or maybe holographic when you call their name. Maybe it'll appear up or something. I don't know. Who cares? But it's just something that fascinates me for the year 2099. And we just sit here in the year 2017. Now, yours truly, I won't be here in the year 2099. You feel me? All right. Let's move forward here. Now, we're talking about Mgtow, the standards of men. Now, I did a video titled Only When You're Rich. And, you know, a lot of people may misconstrue what my point in that video. See, my point in that video was not to say when you rich, literally. And we already know from a common sense point of view that if a man that is rich, he's damn sure not going to waste his time on anything that's less than his status. I mean, when I do my videos, it's from that point of view. We just know that from a common sense point of view, that any man that has his self together as an alpha male, and you got your shit together from A to Z, you're not going to deal with anything less. Now, deal with is a weak word for settling down with. Of course, you may entertain that. There's nothing wrong with entertaining women, no matter their social class or economic backgrounds or their living situations. I'm not here to judge a woman for where she lives and how she lives a lifestyle. Life's too short for that. What I am going to do is hire my standards as a man to make sure I have what I need in this world. You know, you only get one life, so make sure you have the basics in life. A roof over your head. You got, I'm retired, but for guys out there that's working, you got stable income, employment. You either working a job or you're actually focusing on a career, something that's really solid, even in today's time, that's future-proof and for against economic times and even recessions, damn near depressions, if you will. And you focusing on your health, your goals is clearly envisioned. And see, when we talk about the standard of men, see, the standard of a man should not be played and used and manipulated and ran through and not appreciated by women continuously. Okay, you might do some simp shit, blue pill, beta male, and now you're taking the red pill. For men in general that haven't adopted this Mgtow mentality, and you just being a man out here, then maybe eventually you did some simp. You was dating women. You see women for their true colors, or like we say, true nature. All right, and now you have that awakening to say, you know what? Instead of me focusing my energy on women or other things, we can't just nitpick at women. Alright, it's other things that drive a man's attention away. Instead of focusing on stuff that's holding us back, let's focus on bettering our standards as a man. So I'm not worrying about a woman's standards, because she's always, even if she had the rich guy, and if you don't believe me, well, you got NBA basketball stars, you got movie stars, Hollywood, whatever, they are rich. Metaphorically speaking, I like to say earthly rich, because you can't take none of this with you. So they are earthly rich. So since they are rich, you still see that most of these people end up in divorce, unhappy, killing each other, committing suicide. They got all the money in the world, and you say, well, why the hell are they unhappy and they got all this money? See, being rich literally doesn't mean you don't equal being happy. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you satisfied in life, unless somebody just wants to come in and take over those resources and use you for your resources. Then of course they love it. They love to mooch off you and see what they can get from you. But see, that shouldn't determine your happiness on this earth. See, it's the small things that I think we appreciate the most. Like I said, the basics is some of the standards of men. The basics, just having your own place, your own car, your own money coming in. You got your health. You going and making sure you're taking care of your body. If you have any kids from previous relationships and you go on Mgtow, you're not abandoning your kids and your responsibilities as a man with standards of men. You are handling those responsibilities. You are paying your child support as a man, even though you have gripe and beef, and even though you have a baby mama that's, or child mother, however you want to terminologize that's through the roof and take you through changes. Because we know there's some vindictive baby mothers out there. But for the kids' sake, you try your damnness to develop some kind of friendship where you and your child mother can coexist in the same environment, to show your child or your children that mom and dad can coexist. See, that's the standard of a man growing. All right? See, when we have our red pill rage, we tell the truth. You see, a lot of videos on this YouTube platform keep it very real about women. At least the women we have met. I leave this hope of this notion of hope that maybe we haven't met the woman that we supposed to be with. All right? Maybe we haven't met that complete woman. I did a video about being a complete woman, and the views is not where I thought it would be, because in that video I was hoping that women would comment in that video and leave me some comments and say that somehow they are the such. I'm still waiting, ladies. But see, when a man has concrete standards, see, when a man knows he stands for something and not gonna fall for anything, and that's for a woman too. I mean, I think when a woman reach that maturity level, and most, not all, most women reach that age at age 40 and up, because they spend most years trying to develop themselves, find themselves, being used, played, abused. A lot of kids, that scenario, that same old song and dance with women. So when they hit age 40 and plus, they tired of the games and the clubs and the sleeping around and hoping he called me in the morning because I gave him some. Once they realize that that pussy is not as powerful as they think it is, and that men out here do have some kind of standards, some kind of class, they do want more than ass, then I think women will change in due time. But see, as men, we gotta make sure we hold our standards up as high. See, we can't ask a woman to bring something to the table if we lacking. You see what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we got our A game on point. So yeah, she only wants you when you're rich. You feel me? Because for certain women, women just feel that if I give him some good pussy, if I perform these sexual acts in the bedroom that no simp has turned me down before, surely this good, decent, fine man will come and do like these simps do. At least that's the mindset of some women. You feel me? So when men show women, men of high standards and high status and alpha male in general, show women that, no, whatever you do in the bedroom, I don't seen it done before. And I might can teach you some shit about your own vagina that you don't damn know. However, I do like the challenge that you came in here with that mindset that you're going to give me some sex. And that for some reason, I was going to articulate that into me giving you my wealth and resources now. Me moving you in and giving you a key to my place because you just did some miraculous shit in the bedroom. No. See, I always use the logic of the nursing home women, and I'm going to take that logic to my damn grave. Because, see, those women in the nursing home ain't doing tricks in the bedroom no more. So, again, when we talk about the standard of men, we can't fall for the, she did that in the bedroom, so I'm in love. No, you simping. That's simp shit. Okay, granted, she got some good vagina between her legs. That's fine and dandy, but what else do she bring to the table? Because, see, if you as a man lose your job, is she there to bring you up? Would she be there or would she leave is really the question. Good sex or not. See, the standard of a man should be a little bit more higher than just sex and looks and a woman's beauty and money for that matter. I think as men, we should always have that notion that I'm not satisfied, I'm not content. There's always something else to go for. You know what I'm saying? In life. Me in general, since being retired, it's more rewarding to go out and travel and meet different women of all race, speak different languages, instead of just staying in the States and settling for the United States women, if you will, or overseas, they say the women of the West. But see, when a man starts to travel and meet women, you're going to see a whole lot of personalities, a whole lot of just stuff you wouldn't imagine, couldn't imagine, unless you see it in person. See, it's best for a man to get out of his comfort zone, set his standards very high, not high that a woman couldn't reach it, not that kind of standards. A standards for yourself as a man. As a man, you should want to have A, B, and C for yourself, not for a woman. A lot of men get in relationships to build with a woman that they feel they couldn't build on their own. And then when the woman leaves, due to her hypergamous nature, always looking for the high status male, you're sitting there left to pick up the pieces of what you thought you needed within that woman. Don't be that man. Set your standards high for yourself. Whatever woman you meet, if she has something that you find that reels you in, as far as her beauty, her looks, and her career, and whatever else she got going for her, fine, let's settle down. I'm not telling men to go Mgtow and never ever date and settle down. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is don't be used, played, abused, and ran over by women, manipulated by women. Damn near taken to the breaking point where you committing suicide because the woman that you thought was going to hold you down and complete you as a man, she's showing her kinks in her armor. Alright? I'm going to get up off this video here, man. And I'm just going to say this here. For men that have standards and just want to have a vision for their life, whether you're going Mgtow or not, if you just focus on your goals, I guarantee you will start seeing the stepping stones of the best life that you can possibly imagine. Women is going to always be there. All that materialistic stuff that you're putting on hold to make sure that you're a complete man is going to always be there. Maybe even a better version for all the people that's going to be alive in the year 2099. You feel me? But I'm going to get up out here, man. Look, it's real simple. For men out there going Mgtow or not, just focus on your goals. Alright? Y'all have a good one. It's Mgtow for life.